So, some news in terms of community management in Tower Defense Simulator, which isn't the type of news that I sort of covered, but this is kind of related to Tower Defense Simulator, the game itself. This is an announcement by someone that I know as Spectin, but on Discord is called Dog Day. I called them Spectin because that's how I knew them previously. Actually, I knew them by different names previously, but I actually forgot what that previous name was. So yes, I called them Spectin. In any case, I know them as a community manager and a leader of the quality assurance program. There was a long period when the quality assurance program was a closed program. I wouldn't say it's a closed program, but it was definitely an invite-only program. I was invited into the program all the way back in 2020 by Spectin, actually. That was when in a period when I wasn't actually that busy, and I have grown busier over the years to the point where I've not been able to do that much QA testing. I'm still kept around by the QA testing team because I am a useful asset to them, partially because I know how the game works from a coding perspective-ish, because I work kind of for the WIKI, and having a relationship between the WIKI and the QA team and having it with the developers themselves is kind of the symbiotic relationship between all of those, syncing them all up is kind of a good thing overall for the health of the, in my biologist mind, ecosystem of the relationships. So that's why I guess I've been kept around, even though I don't do as much testing as I probably should really ought to do as a QA tester. That's why if you join a game and then you see me in the game, that's why I have the tag for QA tester. I am actually a quality assurance tester. It's because as a quality assurance tester, you get ranked in the Paradoxum Games group on Roblox as a quality assurance, which is above content creator. Ordinarily, they probably would have put me in content creator, but because quality assurance is above content creator, they put me in quality assurance, hence why I have quality assurance tester as a flair. So yes, as of currently, right now, there are 81 quality assurance members, including me. I believe some of these are actually YouTubers as well. And actually, I'm one of the older QA members. I'm like I'm in the first page? Second page. According to this, I'm one of the 10th members, or I'm in the 10th members of quality assurance. Again, I don't know how true that is, given the fact that many of these people could have been like upgraded to like other stuff, like community manager or contractor or something like that. But it does seem like I was like one of the original people as part of the closed system of quality assurance. Now that all changes basically today, as they've decided to open up quality assurance. Now previously, to get into the quality assurance program, I think I'm allowed to say this, you had to know someone in quality assurance to get onto quality assurance. And even then it was a bit sketchy. It was kinda, okay, so you know me and I could get you into it if you knew someone else, and they were opening up applications at a certain period of time and the developers trusted you enough. And you were trusted enough not to leak anything, but additionally, we needed more testers in your certain time zone, or we needed your skill set. Because back in the early days, I think that was a big problem with not enough people being available for testing, or a lot of people having school, or a lot of people having final year exams, whatever. But now they've decided to open up the program to literally everyone. I think back in the day, in 2021, I think, or no, 2020, there was a opening of the lower tier where there was like 300 or so public access members to test out, I think, the original overhaul update or the hardcore update. But that didn't count for anything, and there was still the closed off higher tier members, which I was still a part of, and that was ranked as quality assurance members, and that was still closed off, and that's what I was still included as. So 2024 was a big year for Paradoxum Games, and with 2025 setting up to be even bigger, there has been a higher need than ever for a larger quality assurance program. So yes, 81 testers is still apparently not enough. So the CV for this, or the requirements for a QA tester, is testing upcoming updates and / content for TDS, access to bug reporting forms and bug reporting channels respectively. So yes, the bug reporting stuff that we have for Tower Defense Simulator, if you think that the channels on Tower Defense Simulator communities is what the developers use, absolutely not. Unfortunately, they just get spammed too much, so the developers, they literally either listen to what I have to say as an accurate source, or they find it out for themselves through the QA testing program. Those are literally like one of the few ways that they can actually find bugs, which is why it takes forever for like unknown bugs to get fixed, because it's very hard to replicate bugs which are very, very niche. unless I cover that. Access to various balancing tools and balancing channels respectively. I don't think I can actually go into that too much because these tools aren't public access, but fair enough. Better contact with development and QA management. Again, can't talk about this too much because these aren't public access and it's an entirely different process to what the public sees, and quite frankly it's a different management. I mean, it says it in the name, it's development and QA management. It's almost like a job of some kind. It's like a hirement. It's basically you have a CV of some kind, so it's like a pseudo requirements, job requirements, job application, I guess. Except this is nowhere near as professional. For God's sake, it's on Discord, so it's not like that community manage. That's what Below Natural's hiring, 70k a year or something. You're not getting a job out of this, so don't expect any payment. This is still a volunteer job. You're not being run ragged, and I do expect you have to have some time doing it. I think, like for example, I think they expect you to have like at least some days of the week free for testing. So like that's probably like the Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday free for testing, because that's when normally they test for the upcoming update for the Wednesday. This role, or this QA testing role, is anyone who has the intermediate role or higher is free to apply. However, various factors such as the quality of your application, how much damage you have, etc., so that's damage on Discord, will be taken into account. The intermediate role is because, well, obviously they don't want people who have not played the game at all, who don't understand the fundamentals of the game to apply, so it's obviously people with experience of Tower Defense Simulator to apply. Some extra notes and regulations you must know of before applying will be found in the form below. We have very high standards for allowing people into the QA program, so don't worry if you aren't accepted, there's always a next time. Yeah, I expect so many people to just be denied. They are mainly looking for individuals that have previous experience in QA for other games on Roblox or otherwise, or a notable understanding of how Roblox development works, but we will consider all applications. Again, I don't know how they invited me into closed QA testing when I haven't had any experience of Roblox development or any experience of QA testing for Roblox. Actually, that's a lie. I actually did have testing for QA. So you know what? Fair enough that they hired me. I actually forgot that I actually did have QA testing before previously for multiple games. Actually, I lied totally. There's also a question of there's also a channel to ask questions about stuff. It's 1 hour slow down for 1 hour. So yeah. So like for example, one of the questions is how often do you have free time? And it's like testing sessions usually every 2-3 days, but you can test in your own time. As for strictness, we'll probably be we'll be on the lookout for leakers, but no, we don't expect you to be active 24/7 during initial onboarding. Like, can mobile players still apply, and do you have a chance to get accepted? But yes, but you're less likely to be accepted. How much you get paid? Nothing. Yeah, I don't know why people expect to get paid or something. Hold on. Yeah, on the form itself, it says that it should be noted that becoming a QA tester does not involve any benefits, rewards, or otherwise, and it is entirely voluntary. Yeah, this is a voluntary job. It's not, you don't get any benefits whatsoever, rewards or otherwise. I lied, you do get the flair in the game, quality assurance flair, and the benefit is here, you get free cam mode in Tower Defense Simulator. That is the one benefit that you get in Tower Defense Simulator. Free cam mode. That's it. You don't get admin mode, you don't get any Robux, that's it. So if you want free cam mode in Tower Defense Simulator, this is your one shot of getting it. Please note that grammar is mandatory. Failure in using uppercases or punctuation will be regarded as a lack of effort and you won't be accepted. So, you need to have a degree in English. That's a lie. You don't need to have a degree in English. Please note you must be 16 or older to apply. Is it expected that your accounts, Discord, Roblox, anything must be clean of anything provocative, suggestive, or anything controversial? So again, you cannot be anything, I don't know, you can't be on OnlyFans, I guess, I don't know. Or if you are on OnlyFans, it can't be linked to your identity or something, I don't know. Now, as a QA tester, the one main rule in QA testing is don't leak anything from QA testing. Don't leak anything. Don't leak anything. Don't take any screenshots in QA testing. And if you have to take screenshots, make sure you delete them immediately. Don't take any screenshots and then keep them on file anywhere. Just make sure they are deleted immediately. If it gets leaked anywhere, you are responsible for it and you'll get banned off the entire website for it. Don't keep them anywhere. Make sure that they're deleted on site immediately, because having experience of QA testers, you are going to get banned if you don't comply with their rules. Because let me tell you, I have gotten into trouble with QA testers with severe degrees. It is insane. The QA testing program is very harsh, very strict. Offenses are taken very strictly. Don't fall foul of the rules. So if you are to take up this role, make sure you take it very seriously. And I know, like, at least 30% of people won't take it seriously once they're hired. But oh well, I expect Spectin will expect that from the people that they hire. But yeah, if you want to put yourself through the voluntary pain of QA testing, go ahead. All for free cam mode, if you want, I guess. And bragging rights, I guess. I don't know. Someone's going to use this for bragging rights. I know it. It's just a flare. Like, let's be real. You're not getting much out of it. And like I said, there is literally no financial benefits. You're just, yeah, nothing. Because like I said, you can't leak anything to anyone else, otherwise you will get banned.